Egg Drop by Minnie Gray. You guys ready to read this book?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Egg Drop by Minnie Gray. The egg was young. It didn't know much. We tried to tell it, but of course it wouldn't listen. If only it had waited. Here is the story of the egg that wanted to fly. The egg had always loved looking up, seeing birds and balloons, airplanes and insects, helicopters and bats and clouds. The egg wanted to fly with them. It dreamed of ways to fly. You see all this? What is it? It's got a little umbrella. Parachute, little wings. Huh? And a helicopter. Look at that one. But the egg was young. It didn't know much about flying, and it didn't know anything about aerodynamics or Bernoulli's principle. So in Bernoulli's principle, the faster moving air goes over it, the low pressure lifts the wing up, and the slow moving air goes under it. So the high pressure goes under it, low pressure goes over it, and that's what pushes the wing up.
Wait, no, you're wrong. High pressure is over it.
See, no, high pressure's right here.
So this is slow move.
It's a faster moving air.
Sorry.
You're fired. It just knew that it had to get up high. Can you move your phone? Wow. You're fired 2 times. It just knew that it had to get up high. There was a very tall tower made of bricks on a hill, and inside there were 583. Asher, can you record this, please?
Yes.
Thank you. 583 stone steps. 300, 301, 302, 303. The egg climbed to the top. See that little eggy right there?
Eggs.
See it? All right. The egg was in the clouds. A bird flew past and the egg squeezed his eyes shut. It took a deep breath and took a step into space. So you see right here, the egg is right there. He's about to fall all the way off.
And there's a bunch of egg soup.
And there was an enormous egg rush. And the egg opened his eyes and saw friends in the air, and he felt sky blasting past. Whee! It cried, I am flying! He's so excited right now. But the egg was not flying.
It's fine.
It was falling.
Egg soup!
It took us a while to clean up the mess. We tried to put the egg back together again. We used string. We used sticky tape. Band-aids. We used nails and screws. Look at that. We tried to sew it up. Tomato soup. Ugh. What does that look like?
It hasn't started pressing.
And chewing gum. That always works. But nothing really worked, and shells don't heal. The egg was young. It didn't listen. If only it had waited. That's why I try to tell you guys all the time. Luckily, the egg was not wasted. What do you think happened? What they used that?
He didn't die.
Nope. But what did they do with it?
He eat it.
That looks delicious.
But they died.
Aw. The end.
With some egg soup.